Harnessing the power of community and collaboration. Every person feels like the star of their own movie. When we create video games, we mirror this perspective and fill the game world with cardboard cutout characters called non-playable characters, or NPCs, who are passive and reactive with no drive of their own. They exist to serve our story. But in real life, there are no NPCs. Every person is a protagonist in their own story. Each one carries dignity, capacity, and potential. That's why communities aren't like machines where formulaic solutions get predictable results. A community is a complex living ecosystem where everything is interconnected. In ecosystems, life adapts, self-organizes, and self-regulates, and no single part can simply control the whole. So when it comes to social change, we can't just impose our ideas on a community. Not only is it the wrong thing to do, it's also just ineffective. Real change comes when the community wants it, and there is unity of will. And the means to unity is a practice we might call true consultation. To understand true consultation, let's first talk about what it's not. For many of us, we're very used to the idea that different people have different agendas, are advancing different ideas, and oftentimes are attached to those ideas. In many social spaces, these discussions take the form of contest or conflict. Most political or legal systems work on the idea that different groups come together and compete against each other to see whose idea or viewpoint wins. In the worst instances, the different groups clashing have unequal power, allowing dominating viewpoints to take precedence. But conflict and competition are not the only things humans are wired for. If we look at our collective history, we quickly discover that our communities have always thrived through mutualism, reciprocity, and cooperation. True consultation is taking that cooperative spirit to discussion. It's a conversation that happens in a spirit of fellowship and learning. Instead of seeing ourselves as individuals attached to our own ideas and advancing them, we reframe them to see ourselves as a group on a shared collective quest for truth. When we're all on the same quest, then every perspective has value because each person sees a different part of the picture. In true consultation, it doesn't matter whose idea wins. What matters is the shared quest we're on. Ideas aren't possessions to defend, and knowledge isn't something to hoard. Consultation of this kind isn't easy. It is a collective capacity that needs to be invested in and strengthened. Like a muscle we haven't worked in a long time. We have to start small and expect to put time and effort in to see the rewards. Consultation of this nature takes time. It goes in unexpected directions. Trust must be built for everyone to see we're on a collective and shared quest. For each participant, we must get used to being detached from our individual ideas and even be detached from being right. Instead, we focus on collective unity and collectively reaching our goal. We must also learn to contribute ideas constructively, to listen deeply, and to cultivate the skills of consensus building across lines of class, race, age, and educational background. When we consult well, new insights emerge. The community's understanding deepens. Solutions appear that no one person could have come up with alone. And because they are built from many voices, they are stronger, more enduring, and more widely embraced. There's an old African proverb, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. This is the spirit of consultation. Creating unity of purpose in a community is instrumental to moving a community forward. But there's another key approach that unlocks a community's superpower, and that's capacity building. We'll explore that in the next video.